Alright, everything made it through the summer. Surround SP really works. Stuff essentially made some direct shade onto the crop. Kind of let it grow out into the sun versus putting it directly underneath the shade. So looking pretty healthy, new growth. Avocados. That's how you keep track of it. You make sure you get new growth. Getting new growth is good. Had heat into the 115s, 16s even, I believe, this summer. We're still alive. Got in some nice microclimate going. Let things grow into things. These guys over here doing good. I won't let these fruit, these smaller guys, for a year or so. I want to have a nice thicker trunk like these guys have. Generally you want to let things go for at least 3 years when they're young. Got a little burnt damage on the tips, but overall I would say these look pretty good. And these older, bigger leaves will fall anyway. The bigger the leaf, the shade. They're like little solar panels. Smaller leaves, they'll be smaller when they get more sun. Versus these big leaves from when they was in the underneath shading. Bigger surface area, trying to get more sun. When it gets enough sun, the leaves are smaller. It's looking good though. This is the little Cado worts. This should be an A and B pollinator. Not looking too bad. Got all sorts of life going on here. I have my pineapple guava. This thing provides some shade, some protection from the wind, and I'm letting it grow out into the sun as well. See, it's like half and half here. Better look at my little guys. Got a Haas and 2 Mexicolas. Smaller leaves than what it had when it was inside. This is the second year on these guys. What a lot of people don't know is that the cold is what you'll have an issue with in places like Vegas. The cold and the wind is harder than the heat. So these were overwintered indoors. Most of my things I have in pots. This Mexicola that's kind of growing into everything in the back is doing fantastic. Got all this growth. Got it sprayed too. It is underneath the shade though as well. So next year, when we're in full sun, it should be acclimated to the heat, because I think these came from somewhere mid to east coast. So you really want to let the roots grow, you want the plant to get used to the weather. You don't want to cut off all the leaves. The leaves will kind of tell the plant, hey, this is what's going on. So when they're burnt leaves, you got to kind of leave them. This is just crazy how we can have multiple of the same tree. That overwintered pepper plant too. I'm gonna move that guy though. You can have 2 of the same tree from the same place and they do something different. You know, it's just, we're so similar. Humans to plants. This is another Mexicola from the same place. Got it off the bamboo. but I am letting it kind of train it. And it's not doing the same, well, I mean, it's growing, it's still green, but there's a definite difference between the two. I don't know, this science thing, this life, this growth thing, I love it. It's so interesting to me. Mulched grow bags, Vegas heat. Let's grow.